Yeah, that's something that Freetox tried to do a couple of times. It didn't really work out at that point, but
No,
maybe
we
Raflow
don't
has a
care.
different strategy for that. We are going to go in game number 1. It's Raflow versus Noxumbra on Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's see how these two are going to play it out. And they have the big stage for them. They have the low ceiling for them, but Raflow instantly going in with the aggression. Whoa! Calm down, Raflow. Calm down. Those were like 5 dash dances in a pivot grab.
Yeah, he got those. And he instantly put Noxumbra back in the corner. And we know what happened to Longo when he was in the corner. Let's see if he can, kind of do a repeat. Yes, he can! What's this with these French players perfectly knowing how to edge guard tether recoveries? They're so fast, and yet we have seen Freetox get a hit mid-tether recovery. And now Raflow too, here in game 1 alone. That's
so
actually kind of nuts. I usually don't even bother. I'll just take my ledge situation. The tethers, they're way too fast, but somehow, someway, Raflow is finding himself, exactly the timing and place he needs to be to contest.
Okay. Flow again on the pressure, on the go. Trying to get Noxumbra out of there. Still Noxumbra having done a bit of damage on Raflow, 104%. It's not completely one-sided at this point. Tries to go in. Oh, I think he got a read, but he didn't act at that point. Expected to roll in, but just walked away. Does not care at that point. Still Raflow 100. Oh, gets the read there as well. I think that's something Longo did as well.
I like it. I think these players have been watching and playing Raflow quite a bit, because this is just game 1. And like Longo, Noxumbra is already putting himself in the places where he would be after a teleport cancel.
Yeah, it seems to be kind of a habit, but still it is so fast. It's so hard to react to. I can't see get away with it. Gets that backer in, kind of a pause there from Raflow, catching his breath. It is kind of stressful playing against Richter, having to cover all of those angles at the same time in your recovery. Gets back though finally.
Right,
I like that off-stage situation.
I like that Noxumbra waited a bit before pulling in his tether. Raflow tried to put himself between the ledge and the tether once again, this time with Nair. But Noxumbra waited on pulling in the tether, and that means you go up in a straight line instead of in a diagonal line if you pull in immediately.
Oh, down at the center of the stage, forcing the double jump out with the explosive flame, but still no excessive edge guard there. Tries to get the grab in, but reads the dash back Holy Cross and catches him with the explosive flame.
Yeah, that's kind of rough at the ranges you want to be using that cross, especially the smash stick cross. You're also at a perfect range for Palutena to just kind of pop smash stick explosive flame. It's kind of rough. You can't be, you can never really feel safe using that cross like you can in some other matches. Speaking of people who can't quite feel safe, it is Raflow trying to land on a platform that there was a holy fire. Noxumbra more than ready to pop an up smash, already walking underneath before the holy water hit.
It was such a beautiful up smash there, catching in the teleport again, and that's maybe one of the weaknesses people are discovering, or at least the people in the school are discovering about Raflow. Those teleports are at the same place most of the time. Now it is fairly easy to mix them up, but still Noxumbra already making such great use of them is a great sign for him.
Right, and despite the rough start, he has finally properly taken the lead, and he doesn't even need long to convert that lead into a stock. What a hit! And it's pretty much just a completely straight, thin noodle. It is very hard to just hit a Richter up air like that, raw, No confirms, no combos, just swipe him out of the air, raw, with such a thin hitbox. Yes, the range is long, but it's so thin, and he just did it.
Especially against a character like Palutena, who has a really good air mobility. It's so difficult to catch her with such a small hitbox, but he does it anyway. And it's kind of a shock for me, at least, seeing how Noxumbra played against Raflow in this game, and looking back at how Raflow played against Longo. This seems like a different Raflow in this game, number one. A lot more unsure of what he wants to do.
Right, and Noxumbra has been having a lot more success when it comes to getting out of the corner, which was of course key in that Longo game. And who knows? You talk about their personal record, their head-to-head before. Like we said, this might be the day, this might be the place where Noxumbra catches up to him. Oh, but not in the start of this game. There was a double nair. Could have easily been a third or maybe even a fourth nair. Doesn't get to come out, but it doesn't matter because he resets and continues hitting the advantage state anyway. Wow,
oh
wow.
my god, that was amazing. And he still gets back to the stage despite Raflow's best efforts. Still 100% in basically one nair is incredibly difficult to
yes,
get back
it is.
from.
And beautiful back air right there from Raflow. Only 26% and already a stock down for Noxumbra. Here we go, watching machine. 4 nairs, but he misses the 4th one. That's very unfortunate because I think if he had hit that, he wouldn't even have been done with the combo.
No, he would not have been done. He would just could keep on going. And it's kind of the scary part of Raflow. He has been so tight in all of these conversions, so consistent actually. Always hitting those back airs or at least getting so close that you need one option to escape from them. Now, let's good parry there on the back air. Okay, that was a good teleport. Teleporting to the ground instead of the platform, mixing up. But sadly, the cross was there to intercept that. But I like that mix-up.
It looked like Noxumbra had the confirm there. Raflow is living on borrowed time here for this first stock, and that definitely could have been it for him. And he is making the most of that borrowed time. Look at this edge guard opportunity. He's gonna stay on the ledge to get a down tilt, and this should be it.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Richter had nowhere to go. When you need your air dodge to make up the distance between you and the ledge, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Especially versus a player like Raflow, who has shown that he is not afraid to go out there and go deep.
This is the Raflow I've been seeing against Longo. So strong in just keeping on that pressure on your opponent, keeping on with the damage, gets the back air in as well, but still he is 2 stocks behind. Noxumbra already on his last stock, and meanwhile Raflow just chilling on a second.
Oh, the TS cross returns, but he doesn't jump. He stays low. Smart stuff by Raflow. Another missed uppercut.
Ooh, tries to shark out something from Noxumbra and catching that with the up air, but empty hops there, setting up the pressure for him to get off the platform. No grab for Noxumbra, dodges that smartly. And Noxumbra getting kind of greedy with these up Bs, with these down airs, trying to get something done.
He wants a reversal. But Raflow is not giving it to him. He just can't get down. And now it's up to Noxumbra in a situation like that to keep Raflow in the air for even longer. And Raflow is keeping him in the air, considering the giant lead that Raflow has been building up.
Okay,
once again, we saw Noxumbra waiting a bit before he pulled up the death recovery.
Yeah.
That's smart stuff.
Just waiting a small bit, dodging that nair. Oh, but the explosive flame is going to send him up. It's not going to be the KO, but it is very likely that it will lead into something. That 4 tilt will for sure be it. And Raflow makes it an equal game.
It's the 4 tilt moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think something went wrong on the landing there for Noxumbra. I saw the whip come out. I saw it definitely be around Palutena, but didn't quite hit. Maybe he landed a little bit too early. Maybe he just didn't quite angle it right. It looks like he did what he wanted to do, but he still got hit by Raflow's 4 tilt.
Yeah, for sure. So it's kind of difficult. I've seen 2 different players from both of these actually in game 1 and 2. It was such a big difference. And I don't know what kind of depends on that. Maybe Raflow just got in kind of a good vibe at that moment. Got in the good mindset of just punishing that. He looks comfortable in the matchup in general. He knows what he needs to do. As you said, very efficient at covering that tether recovery. But he needs to be in that flow. Because game 1 he was kind of out of it, and Noxumbra walked over him in the last game, or in the last stock.
So where do you think they'll go for game number 3? It is.
I think it's still going to be something like Small Battlefield or Battlefield. They are, I presume, all left open. Of course, both the stages are pretty great for both these characters. And hearing the music, that might be the case in general. But something like that. I don't think we're going to go to anything particularly big. I think Noxumbra has, or Raflow has banned most of those, and it is going to be Battlefield, scary stage against Palutena, but also against Richter.
Right. Palutena is the only one who can do a bit with platforms. You usually don't think about Richter when you think about platform combos, but we've already seen a couple of cool setups on the platform with the holy water from Noxumbra. But of course, it's nothing compared to the juggles that we've been seeing from Raflow in this game so far. Oh, there it is once again, catching those platform cancels.
Tries to catch him out of the air, but Noxumbra playing it slow, playing it patiently, and gets one hit in general. Now is at the ledge. Down tilt gonna send him at a very nasty angle. Is gonna recover with the tether recovery, but still it's not the angle you want.
Oh yeah, if only that whip was so long when using his forward air, then he would be unstoppable.
Okay, first stock now in favor of Raflow. Couple of good situations there. Tries to get him at the ledge. Oh, but the holy water not touching the ground, not gonna get the flaming pillar there. That would have definitely been the stock, but now Noxumbra instantly in a bad position again. Gets the down air finally, but needs a way to finish out his first stock. It has been very privileged that with the portal at the ledge. He's gonna try that again, but he needs something.
Oh, speaking of something, here's something. Just barely living though. Of course, Battlefield has a very large set of blast zones, but if you can't get past the holy fire, then you're still gonna be losing that stock. Great classic, you know, confirm right there from Noxumbra. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, here we go with the Palutena combos. We got 3 up airs. We don't even need the Nair to get those multiple combos.
And this is the reason why Palutena is so scary on Battlefield. That upper platform can send you so far up the ceiling that you're almost touching the upper blast zone at very low percentages. Raflow making sure that he gets those combos in so much damage, even if it doesn't take the stock.
Okay, time for holy water. Great F smash.
Such a good lock there from Noxumbra. Then some offstage. He is actually taking the lead in percentages now. How small it may be. Gets flung out of there.
Oh, the range on that tether grab, it is insane.
Tries to go for it again. Oh, dodges the axe. Could have led into a very bad situation, but he gets in as well. And now has the conversion, but just barely misses it. Backer will do it though. Noxumbra takes the lead.
Yeah, even when he's not getting, you know, a straight up holy water confirm or anything, he has a really good read on when Raflow wants to be jumping and he just swats him out of the sky. But, you know, Raflow has a pretty good read on when Noxumbra wants to be jumping as well, getting a nice back air right there to even up the stock count. Oh, here we go, here we go. That's a third one. Can we get a fourth? He ended up with a back air.
Tries to go for it again. No star this time. Gets hit by the dagger out of shield. But still, having that option kind of in your bag at all times, just having 40%, reminds me of like Smash for Mario, where you're down for up tilde. It kind of feels like that with Raflow. He's so consistent with that. You start your stock at a 40% deficit. But currently, oh, Noxumbra almost gets stuck there. Almost takes the game in general. But he
right, instead it is Raflow who reversed it into a juggle. Oh, narrowly avoiding the explosive flame. Great awareness from Noxumbra, but it's not gonna save him, because Raflow was already right there to hit him with a back air in that horrible, horrible situation.
Oof. Oof. That's such a tough loss. You played so well, Noxumbra. But at the end, Raflow caught him in a bad situation and capitalized on it fantastically.
Right, we talked about the record before, and we know it's in favor of Raflow, but the way we've seen Noxumbra been playing, of course, he's not in the lead, but he is playing in a way that could see him take this set. They're all very close games. Or at least that last one was. If he can, if he can hold him to that particular Tapper Richter play, then he could just make it.
Alright.
Okay, we got the Castlevania music once again. We return to Battlefield. This is a comfort pick for Noxumbra, and he is looking comfortable right here in the first 15 seconds of the game. Walking away slowly, seemingly giving a bit of stage control, but nope, he's right back there with a hitbox to swat you back to the ledge.
Yeah, the Castlevania music might be the power up he needs. Great shield there on the cross, anticipating the return of that. Such a good awareness from Raflow there. Tries to go in, or Noxumbra at least tries to get something gone. Oh, he's been getting those down airs a couple of times, but still they haven't been leading to anything. They usually trade with something else. Now gets Back to the stage, tries to reset something, but still 132% is not something you want to stay at for long.
Yeah, this has been an amazing, an amazing start for Noxumbra so far, and he is not feeling, nervous at all. Pop in a B right there, mid combo, as if he's Lucina to try and combo break, and he's getting it done.
Ooh, good forward there, sending him out there. Oh, teleport not connecting to the ledge there, going on the stage immediately, not getting punished. That is going to be a regrab. Uh-oh. Okay, gets out of there safely. Gets out of there.
I don't know what that was. Raflow didn't even get hit by it, but somehow he got back on stage safely. Maybe just the sheer confusion. Okay, he does it again.
I think he wants to send the cross on the stage while he recovers, because if you do not contact or come in contact with the cross as Richter, it goes through you. So maybe he tries to get it going to safely get on the stage, but it has not been working. I don't know if that's the setup.
It has been working, but not for the right reason, I think. Because the crosses have not been hitting. Raflow hasn't even needed to shield him. They're probably intended to put a little bit of pressure on the ledge trapper, but I don't know, man. You give your opponent a lot of time to set up an edge guard if you go for that particular option. But he hasn't gotten burned because of it yet. That was a much better cross. It did put pressure on him. And he falls out of the explosive flame. That certainly would have taken the stock. But he didn't live much longer. Anyway, great catch right there from Raflow.
And then there's some really interesting, trades at this point. We saw the up B on Palutena's forward there. We saw the downer in explosive flame. It's such kind of a janky match as far as now. Waits the explosive flame out patiently, does not want to get anywhere near that, and Palutena's ledge actually allowing that to happen. Oh, but a great backer is going to send Raflow off the stage again.
Come on, give him another holy water. No, that's that's a clear refusal from Noxumbra to any more simple ledge trapping. You really know if he's using those crosses, if he's using the holy water, he just wants to ledge trap you a bit. If he starts short hopping at forward air range, he is specifically looking for the tipper for an early kill. There it is again, No holy water deployment, no cross, but short hopping at forward air range at the ledge. Once again, he wants it real bad. He is whipping away.
He's been Raflow's been mostly jumping or neutral galloping from the ledge, and he tries to catch that with those really thin hitboxes, but he's being caught himself by the net. That is explosive flame now. Noxumbra at his potentially last stock of this set. Is he going to go out with another loss, or is he going to make it for a game 5? It is possible, seeing the percentages overflow and seeing the way that Noxumbra has been playing against him. Oh, catch the jump finally! And now, last stock for both players.
Right, he just got what he had been looking for the past 30 seconds. That tipper aerial, although I don't think he needed a tipper anymore. But here's a big juggle from Raflow. I think we got 4 up airs and a forwarder. We're not even done. We're going to the neutral air. That's gonna be a forward smash, and Raflow takes it out of one big fat advantage stage.
That was kind of an unfortunate situation there.